Hello everybody, so I'm very ill today, but today I am doing a new episode of Revisiting, and today we are revisiting Elephant from 2003, written, directed and edited by Gus Van Sant, with cinematography from Harris Savides, and this is a film based on the Columbine school shooting, the 1999 school shooting. We're based partly on it, which follows the lives of several characters both in and out of school on one day, and they don't know what's about to unfold. So Elephant is a film that I've seen quite a few times. I saw it when I was in university. It's a film that we even studied in university. I even wrote about it in university. And it's a film that I've always really enjoyed. Now, it's a film that splits audience. There's people that do really enjoy it, and there's people that will definitely find it boring, as it does have this very slow-paced thing to it, and the cinematography is just these very long tracking shots of just following these characters down these corridors for ages with no dialogue. And there's one part where these shooters are in a car and it's just a shot from behind as they drive, and there's no dialogue the whole time. So there's some things where people will be like, what's even the point to this cinematography? But it's something that Harris Savides always did with his cinematography. He died back in 2012, and he was a cinematographer that did do some really, really interesting cinematography, and he brings something to this film with that cinematography, and that's what I enjoy most about the film. But there is these tiny problems that I have with it. Now, the tiny problems I have is with the school shooters, with the two characters. Now, they are the two characters that don't really have a background to them. They don't have this big character development to show why they do what they do. And there's another certain character who doesn't have this character development behind him, and something happens with him, and it's just like, why did that even happen? Why did we get an introduction to that character for that to happen? Now, the thing behind them, we do have the one character who does get bullied, and he gets bullied by the school jock and by this other guy. He gets like wet tissue thrown at him, and you sort of think, oh, is that the reason he just does the school shooting? Is that why he kills a bunch of innocent people? Because he gets bullied by two guys? And that's one thing about it. But the other guy, you don't really learn much about him. You just see him walking around the school, and if you see him go and meet up with the other guy at their house, something weird happens there. It shows them playing video games. So there is some sort of true things to these characters of the things that did happen in real life, because with the Columbine school shooting, those people were known to play video games, and video games got blamed, and in this, they're playing this video game, and it shows how easy they can just buy guns online. So there is things that show how bad school shootings are. But like I've said, there's no true development to those characters to show why they do what they do. Like I said, cinematography is brilliant. It does show these whole day-to-day lives of these people going around the school. It does sort of seem natural. There is some weird things to it, but everyone does a good job. But there is a really stupid character that when they hear the school shooting happening, they see everyone's climbing out windows in the school, but they decide, oh, I've heard a gun noise down there, I'm going to investigate it. So that's one thing that bothers me, because throughout the film they get the characters introduced where they have a black screen and the name comes up on the screen, and that character gets introduced for about 30 seconds with his name on the screen, then he's gone, and it's like, why did we even get introduced to him? So Elephant is a film that I do enjoy, and I think it's something that, if you haven't seen it, then check it out. It's something that shows a really, really horrible situation, but does it in a very interesting and intriguing way. Like I said, there could be a bit more development to these school shooters, but it's a film that does really work for me. This is probably my fourth time watching it. It's a film, like I said, when I was in university, I studied it a lot, looked at it a lot, tried to look at this whole deeper meaning to it, tried to look at certain things to it, studied the cinematography. Like I said, that's my favourite thing about the film. But this is one of Gus Van Sant's best films as well, in my opinion. So if you haven't seen Elephant from 2003, just check it out. With revisiting it, did I enjoy it as much as my first time seeing it? No. Like I said, there's some more problems that I picked up this time, and some certain things that feel like it is at moments more style over substance, but it's a film, like I said, it does work, and I do enjoy it. But yeah, that's my revisiting. If you haven't seen Elephant, I do say check it out. It is there's some different views that people have on it, and when it ends, you're sort of like, I think it could have ended differently, but it was something that works. And if you haven't seen it, yeah, check it out. If you want any more of these revisiting episodes or whatever, send the comments down below what you think I should revisit, and what should I review, because I've sort of just been on this, haven't really made anything recently, because I didn't know what to review. So tell me what to review in the comments down below. I'm going to go and rest, and you should get something from me in a few days. Or whatever. That's all for today. Thank you very much. See you again very, very soon. Goodbye.